Let's do it. Let's do it. And already some interesting words being exchanged as these two guys actually, the blue team did not have, they're like gold league and silver league on NA, but these two guys are definitely European. We have the blue Protoss player in the left side, Doe. I don't actually know who he is, but he could be someone very good. And his teammate is, if you guys haven't heard of him, he's actually a very, very good Dutch Terran. He's a troll for sure. He is uThermals. uThermal. Apparently his delay is 3 times bigger than last game. So life is hard. Life is very, very hard. And of course playing from Europe. But yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying the tournament so far. I think it's been exciting times. We have Drone Scout from Moosegills. Bales will be still playing Protoss in this match as he's decided to unleash his full power, which is understandable. Understandable at this phase of the game to stick with the main race and to grind it out as hard as you can. Now, uThermal is going for a gas first opening, so a very quick gas, which means we'll have a factory starting at about 3 minutes. This is the fastest factory that you can get as a Terran player. And Doe is opening up gateway, gas, okay. Pretty similar opening to Bales, at least in this game, at least so far. So, nothing super crazy. Keep in mind, for those of you that have been looking at the brackets, I know a couple people have asked, Nate, why would you make the final series a best of 1? That doesn't make sense. The final series isn't being played out for the qualifiers. The 2 teams that make it to the top, the 2 top teams are who get who qualify basically. So top 2 qualify. We have one more qualifier tomorrow, starting at the same time, 8 p.m. CT, 12 p.m. noon Pacific time, and 3 p.m. Eastern time. So you can all get your fix tomorrow, or even sign up yourselves if you want to try your hand. But we're starting to get through the nitty-gritty phase of the qualifier. We're starting to really dig in, and we're starting to get closer and closer to our 2 teams qualifying. And as this probe scouts around, as the cyber cores finish, and we see the Protoss players drop their tech, for those of you wondering, Nate, if you're qualifying 4 teams out of these 2 qualifiers, you know, the tournament format, is anyone else playing? Yeah, we have 4 teams that were actually, well, invited. I'm trying to just make sure I keep my eye on what's going on here. So Stargate, very quick Stargate for Bales. And quick Stargate for Doe as well. And now we have that starport coming in. It's going to be a pretty quick mine drop out of uThermal, it's looking like. But the 4 invited teams are Huck plus State, Hydra plus Cats, Bly plus Nurchio, and Crank plus Heart. So some really good 2v2 veterans, basically. The kind of guys that you would expect to see in 2v2 tournaments, or a lot of camaraderie between them working together. Engineering bay very quick. So uThermal is using that scouting info. He doesn't want to get Protoss, to say the least, or at least have that eBay option open to defend against the Oracle. Doe Stargate is done. He's going to open Phoenix. So Phoenix defensively, and a defensive Phoenix out of Bales. So Bales is not going to be taking the aggressive route with his Stargate, at least not yet. He does not want to worry about the potential of being hit with an Oracle. Neither player wants to deal with an Oracle, of course. So you end up with these situations where both players are defensive, but this is the difference maker. Oh, this Ling sees the medevac. Moosegills gets pretty lucky, in all honesty. His Ling just barely catches that. And uThermal's like, oh, I unloaded a Marine. He's like, can I still do this? No, I'm going to go a long way because these Phoenix are waiting now. Bales is just like, please send that medevac to my base. And oh no. Oh, he's going to go right in the vision of this watchtower. Moosegills is going to see. So he definitely knows. And uThermal is just like, that can't be fun. He's actually going into a tank out of this opening with his missile turret. So pretty crazy, to be honest, going fast tanks. I guess it works because you have a Zerg opponent. But Bales is more than ready for this. Like, uThermal totally flew over the watchtower. He knows this medevac is going to be over here. He runs right into it. And uThermal's got to be hating life right now. He's trying to run away. Cade burrows the mine, but no, doesn't burrow in time. Lifts it up and has a clean set of kills here, picking off this drop close to effortlessly. I won't say completely effortlessly because Moosegills did a really good job of scouting. The Ling that was here, this hero Ling right here, who just, well, he just got shreked. But anyway, my point stands that, you know, he spotted the medevac, then this Ling at the tower spotted it again. And this Overlord knows, oh, okay, Doe is now taking his expansion. We have a Blink transition coming out of Doe. A lot of Stalkers, since he knows his opponent has Phoenix. And there he goes. He comes up, backs off very quickly. We did not have a big Stargate commitment out of Doe. He just has this one kind of running around. He's like, well, let me see what you've got. Let me see what you've got going on. I wonder if this tab works. Oh, this tab actually does work. That's pretty sick. So you can still see units lost for both players. And he's going to move down, start probably his stim out of this, or just go into a regular bio setup versus Protoss. As these Lings come in, and I think Moosegills might just be able to deny Doe's expansion. Yeah, he can't really protect this at all. Like, his Blink is done, but he's going to lose the Nexus and this pylon. And that's just unfortunate. He doesn't want to come too close, of course. The Widowmine plus tank combo should deal with that really easily. These Phoenix came in, dipped in. Looks like one of them took a bit of heat, but nothing crazy. Photon overcharge, so it's all good in the hood. And he did lose. No, he actually focused down 6 probes, so that's actually got a little bit of value out of those Phoenix, which is not bad considering. Well, he had to give away that he built them very early on in this game to deal with that drop. Now, a lot of Lings being built by Moosegills as his +1 attack finishes. And he does have a Roach Warren, although Roaches aren't really a factor in this game just yet. Oh, these Phoenix are coming in. He's like waiting. He knows that Photon Overcharge won't last much longer, but the Stalkers blink forward, snipe one of the Phoenix. Not bad, not bad. Getting good trades. Good trades, good deals here and there. Getting everything that he can. So let's see. As he moves over now, the Phoenix for Doe is just waiting to see what's like, okay, what are you building? What's coming out? He sees that Bales has built a couple of Immortals, so he's ready to catch any Blink Stalker play. He's even building a cannon in case Dark Templar enter the field, or, you know, come on that menu. Bales, Moosegills has so many Lings, sends a few forward. It's like, okay, any mines? No, there's really not a lot here to defend, to be honest. Is he gonna? Oh no. Oh, he loads the medevac. There's something here. The Stalker's not in position. Okay, comes back towards this ramp. He's just gonna focus this Nexus. No. He wants to back off. He does not want to commit all of these Lings. He could lose all of them. uThermal has taken this left side base. Of course, uThermal, who has made it to the WCS Premier League. In fact, he was in Premier League this season. He lost in the round of 32, but he's a very good player. You know, all things considered. These Stalkers are not really in position to defend this mineral line, so you might be able to run in, snatch a few probes, and then back out. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Maybe we'll see a Photon Overcharge too. Yeah, there's the Blink, and he's going to lose. Whoa! Nope, nothing. Not even a Stalker. Just some health on one. Doe has a really nice pylon positioning to harass this base. He sees the creep. He knows the Nexus hatchery is here, and the hatchery does not see that probe, so a bit tricky. Viking moving out for uThermal, and I'm not actually sure where he scanned. I guess he wants to know the tech of the Zerg. So he's like, oh, okay, Hydra Ascends on the way. So Roach Hydra, right? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, he's got Roach speed. Still haven't really seen a crazy amount of Roaches. Just now he's been building them. Oh, he doesn't know about the... Okay, he saw it. It's okay, please kill that pylon. Just make sure there's nothing here. And even if he doesn't kill one, if he comes around, he'll be able to see this pylon, which is... Yeah. So Moosegills finds that pylon. Big drop coming in, though. uThermal going into Bale's main base. Focuses down that cannon in a probe or two. He's going to target down this Nexus. Bale's army is not in position to deal with this at all. Oh, my God. He's just going to kill the Nexus. He's going to snipe a Nexus and get the hell out of Dodge. uThermal. Oh, my goodness. Even going for the Robo Bay. If he kills the robotics facility. Oh, okay. Colossus finishes. But he does kill the Robo facility. And without Blink, Bales actually can't punish this. So... oh, the Phoenix are going to come over. They're going to try to be the Punishers, but then the Marines unload too late. So, oh, that really complicates things. So, let me see. As he starts to come down, these medevacs boosting away. The Phoenix are going to be able to catch them once again. And he's doing his best he can to hold on to these forces, but I feel like eventually these Phoenix should be able to corner him. Yeah, he's going to get these medevacs. Nothing good lasts forever, boys. It's like I might as well. Everybody dies. Everybody dies there. The Ling spread for Moosegills has been pretty consistently good. If we look at the base setup, as much damage as uThermal's been able to do with his aggression, Moosegills does have a third base. We also have the main base slowed down by Bales, but he's rebuilding it. He's getting that robotics facility, but most importantly, he has that anchor Colossus, the Big Daddy, because uThermal and Doe are both still on just 2 bases. The total amount of resources available is not equal. Moosegills is taking a 4th base, which would allow him to just put out a ridiculous amount of Roach Hydra, which is not bad versus this army composition. Because the thing is, as these Phoenix move in, Roach Hydra forces out tanks from the Terran. Tanks, in general, suck versus Protoss. So the Protoss units for Bales become a lot more effective in the late game against a siege tank-based army, especially since his Colossi will wreck the Marines. So this really puts an awkward balance of army compositions. Moosegills is actually maxed out on Roach Hydra, and I think this is one of those situations where 2v2 can really shine in strategy. Like, if Moosegills maxes out and he has all the upgrades he wants coming in, or another drop action coming into the main base of Bales, then he can just donate money to his teammate, because I really feel like Bales is going to need it. I feel like Bales needs a stimulus package here. These Marines are just making his life a living hell. And he's killing probes now, focusing on all the workers in this base, and Colossus is going to come back. I think the Phoenix are still on the map, so he could try to chase down the medevac, but he doesn't have too many ground forces here to actually stop this. This medevac on the left side is going to come over and seize the 4th base and trying to drop this. The Hydras, though, are ready. Moosegills, so close, so close. Yeah. Nope, doesn't get it. And this medevac is able to unload. Still, this 3rd base only just now about to be taken by uThermal, and he hasn't yet killed the rocks at the gold. So the only part that really sucks for the blue team, excuse me, for the red team, is that Bales has just been hindered so much. Now, him taking the gold base is nice, but Moosegills has a pretty big bank. Like, come on, help a brother out. Help a brother out. Give some money to your teammate, because I really feel like Bales could use some coin, okay? Bales is supply block. Bales is struggling. He's getting some gates. He's getting some upgrades, but life is not easy for my man Bales. Moosegills is going to try to fight a 2v1. I don't like this. I don't like a 1v2. I mean, the Protoss players are on equal supply, right? So it's all about that Zerg versus Terran matchup now. And the spread looks good. He pops a Guardian Shield in the Immortals. He's going to move in. Let's look. Roaches and Hydras coming in from 2 directions with a really nice concave on top of the Terran army. The Colossi actually focus firing down Stalkers that blinked on, and then the Phoenix going to move in. They pick up actually 2 of the siege tanks in the back, allowing Moosegills and Bales to continue to press in. Those Vikings not doing anything, and Bales' army showing up and really carrying its weight. Those Phoenix are so good against the siege tanks. He's just picking them up. He picks heavy things up, and then, you know, he doesn't need to put them down because they die in the air. Fantastic push. He's really delayed the economy. All things aside, a lot of resources were lost, and this push does eventually get, you know, stymied. It's pushed back. But guys, the economy absolutely ravaged. Such little resources available for Bales, or for uThermal and Doe. And look, Moosegills has already remaxed. He's already got a crap ton of Roach Hydra coming out. He's close to, he has a 182 supply. He's got Vipers coming in to deal with the tanks, to abduct the Colossi. I mean, he can do whatever he wants at this point. And really, right now, it's just about getting up that Colossi count again. Bales is just chrono boosting him out. And I'm really trying to see, as this is quite tricky. Like, I thought he built a second robo facility, but I guess Bales did not. Yeah, that's Doe's second robo. I'm pretty bad at reading the production tab, guys, as you can tell. That's how you become a full-time commentator. Just don't know anything about the game. +3 attack starts up for Moosegills Hydralisks. Dark Shrine out of Bales. I really like the Dark Shrine, of course. It's a great way to leverage that mineral income into building more DTs, or building Archons as well. But this is also not a bad time to push. These 4 Phoenix have been so useful, shutting down drops, picking up siege tanks, and generally just, you know, dropping bombs on your opponent. And it's been pretty dank, to say the least. uThermal is throwing up some bunkers. He really doesn't want to have to deal anymore with this. That Roach runs by, is like, okay, the bunkers aren't ready yet. Can I move in? I'm thinking I can. The anti-air is actually quite weak because all those Marines that died. Here come the Vipers. He's going to blinding cloud the siege tanks. He can blinding cloud the whole entire army. Nothing is firing right now for this opposing team. The Phoenix run up, pick up all the siege tanks as the Roach Hydra moves in, and abducting the Colossi at the same time. Bales and Moosegills pushing in and doing an absurd amount of damage. These 4 Colossi for Doe derping as much as they can. The Marines and Marauders are fighting on the right side. But the Colossi are slowly approaching the gold base, lifted up once again. Bales Colossi continuing to move in as they leverage their economic advantage into forced trades that are still okay because they've got money for days. These Marines and Marauders are distracting on the right side. There's the warping for Bales, bringing some Zealots in. And with this Colossi count, Bales is just going to have a field day, picking off most of the Colossi now of his opponent, and uThermal is just going to leave the game. Doe, though, drops the GG for his teammate, and we have a game one